Morning, guys. It's Chris, day 29 of Wake Up Call. Monday. It is around 4:45 a.m. A little bit later this morning because my son was up with me around 4. Had to put him back to bed. And my gratitude for today is going to be for him. Nothing like holding your sleeping child or baby and taking that extra half an hour to put him down. Well worth it for me. So thankful for my son. I want to talk about the last S in savers today. It's for scribing. It's a fancy way of saying journaling, but they needed an S to make that savers work. And I get a lot of times people saying, well, why would you, that's silly. What do you need to reflect on your feelings? And what do you write down? Dear diary. I get a bunch of buddies kind of chirping me about that. And journaling is such an amazing way to document your growth, reflect on things you've learned, get through good, bad, or indifferent times, whatever it may be. You going through those experiences, experience without reflection is useless. So documenting this for your own good, to go back, maybe not even go back and read it. I go back and read mine every month or so just to kind of see how I've grown. This month has been crazy in terms of growth, doing this challenge. But if you're going through a rough time, whether it's at work or relationships, health, whatever it may be, realize that writing down your gratitude every day, if you're breathing above ground, able to write and read, that's something to be grateful for in itself. A lot worse could be happening. The alternative to breathing and being above ground is a lot worse. But also reflecting maybe on the good stuff as well. And now if we go through bad times, I find that don't avoid them, acknowledge them, write down gratitude for whatever it is and move on, because it's going to make it easier for you. It's not always going to be easy, but it will make it easier for you to move past those. So what do I write down in my journal? I reflect on my day for sure. First thing I always start off is with gratitude. I write down goals, ideas, and thoughts that I have throughout that day. And it's going to help me absorb everything and kind of process all of the thoughts and experiences I had that day, and then also reflect on them to kind of unload. And that's why I think one of the reasons why I can sleep so well at night is because I've just done everything I can. I've written all my thoughts down. Any important things, or even not important things, I've written them down and planned out my next day. So I do that in this journal every day. I do that in the morning and at night. I also have, I have 3 journals in total. That kind of official journal. I also have like a work journal. It's more of a workbook that we have for our team. It helps us plan out our day and again reflect and track our day, but also start to plan the next day ahead. And then I also have my personal schedule, which I sometimes use. Well, I use beside my bed, having a notepad there. So if I ever wake up in the middle of the night, I can write down thoughts and again unload in terms of getting what's in here out on paper, so I can go back and look at it later on. So with journaling, I think if you're going through, especially tough times, if you're going, again, something at work, your boss is an ass, or you have somebody just not getting along with a family member, or you're going through a breakup, or whatever it may be, writing down these thoughts and getting past whatever it is, get it on paper, because you can go back and reflect on it, realize that there could be a lot worse in the world. Again, you're going through a tough time, granted, but moving on, there's what you focus on expands. So if you have a coworker you're not getting along with, write down 5 pieces of gratitude in the morning for them, 5 pieces at night. Even if they're the worst, you're just not getting along with them whatsoever, it will help you get past that. What you focus on expands. Moving past these things, you can either sit there in that rut and really focusing on the negative, and then you're going to, again, what you focus on expands, and you're going to be going to work next day making that relationship even worse. Or are you going to focus on something to get to the other side of that? Because breakthroughs are always on the other side of a breakdown, and understanding that, acknowledging your experiences, reflecting on it, are a huge part of moving past that, and personal growth as well. So I can't say enough great things about journaling. I get chirped a lot from buddies, like, oh, again, what do you write, dear diary? No, just writing down your ideas, your thoughts, reflection, and most of all, gratitude. So hopefully this isn't too much of a ramble today, kind of in a hurry. And if you like these videos and you want me to continue doing them, because I had a few people ask me what's going to happen after day 30, I don't know. If you want me to keep doing them, maybe not every single day, but I am more than happy to if they help somebody else. So have a great Monday. Cheers, guys. Have a great week. Cheers. Bye.